Bonjour, bonsoir, ladies and gentlemen, the famous wine style with a very famous man, the man of all cheese, the famous Todd.
Hi, I'm Todd. I'm the man of all cheese.
There's no man who knows better cheese and charcuterie. This is why we are at the Oakville Grocery in the heart of Oakville. Founded in 1881, can you believe it? The oldest store. And Todd, tell us about this amazing assortment that you've been building now.
We have had the pleasure over the last couple of months to put together an outstanding selection here at the Oakville Grocery of cheeses from all over the world and right up in the neighborhood too. Many cheeses from within 10 or 20 miles from here. It's been a pleasure to do this for you and with you, Jean-Charles, because he has given me a free hand to do as much of the best and as often as the best and the best of the best all day long. And that's what we've been doing. And little by little, it's coming into our own. We're greeting people as they're coming back from being on vacation for the last couple of months, and it's great to see them. Faces out, I think, this weekend.
Was phenomenal.
We're going to see faces.
So now we're going to see faces. That's why we took our masks away. Let's have a toast. Cabernet Sauvignon, Napa Valley, 1881, Oakville. Phenomenal Napa, you know, honoring Napa Valley's founders, history, and heritage. So I have a big question for Todd, who is the expert. And I'm going to tell you, it's not easy to necessarily always pair 100% cab with that powerful, you know, earthy and certainly tannic feel. So what do you think of the wine? How do you like it, and then how would you pair it?
I like this wine. It has a really nice combination of good fruit and kind of a classic Oakville styling, but it's also got really good acids. It's a baby still. It could lay down for a little while.
Wow.
You can take a nap and you could enjoy this wine 5
A
years
long
from now.
nap.
You know, Cabernet I've found over the years is a very aromatic grape, and it's also, in our world, done in a number of styles. I mean, to say pair something with Cabernet Sauvignon in California is anything, cheese or meat or charcuterie or anything. It's kind of difficult because the Cabernets are pretty different. And so what I've done today is picked out a couple of things that represent, in our work with some of the wineries in the neighborhood, what it is that they like us to send them. And just there, and they all work, and it all sort of depends on your palate and what you're doing with your grapes. In one case, we're using the really good charcuterie that we have here at the grocery. Everybody, if you like salamis and great hams, you got to come in and have a taste and take some home for your very own. But the first salami today from Olympia Provisions is called Lucanica, and it's a salami that is kind of sensed with orange and orange peel and oregano. And these things are kind of what happens. These are flavors, not so much orange peel to the Cabernet in California, but the oregano clearly happens here. And that orange peel gives a nice acid. If you have a Cabernet that's got good ripeness underneath, it just gives a little bit of fruit edge over the top. And I really like that.
I got to tell you, this orange feel that you just described, I identified very well. I would typically not go as much for salami. I'm in love with it.
It's good, right?
Well, and it's making my mouth more juicy. I want more wine.
I like that idea.
What about that?
Any salami that makes you want to drink more wine is my kind of salami.
Huh.
And when we tasted it, this is again from Olympia Provisions. This is their Chorizo El Rey.
Well, you should try it for us.
It's really great.
I want to see that juicy mouth.
I think this is a juicy chorizo anyway, but
I'm going to go for it too. Here goes my diet.
boy, I find that Cabernet actually lifts the pepper in your pepper. I ate some Mexican food last night and drank Cabernet in preparation for this, and it made the salsa hotter. And in this case, sort of the same thing. In case
Amplifies it.
and spreads it out and defines it. But chorizo, different from Mexican salsas in the neighborhood, is more of a pimento and a deeper kind of not cayenne, but like a Spanish Aleppo chili style heat. And so this does an unusual thing. And this chorizo will make your mouth water anyway.
I got to tell you, my mouth is watering. Thane, I'm thinking of you.
We better be drinking some more wine.
Absolutely, and this is from our friend Thane Knudsen. He's an exceptional winemaker, and which we love with this wine is focuses on a lot of the American barrels. So it's kind of an all-American appetizers we have here.
It is.
Except this one.
was
My baby!
This is why. We invite everybody to come down and get chunks and chunks of this. But in the meantime, I'm saving the rest. Oh, it's hiding.
Here it is! It doesn't look like it, but it's almost like that.
We saved. Sorry, I had to eat the rest of my piece of salami. We saved the Iberico for Jean Charles when there's always this little thin slice. There's some for you, of course, but at the end of the day, this is a ham from Spain, black Iberican hogs, fed on acorn, and it's very much like Serrano, except for the flavor and the texture. It's like Serrano in that it's Spanish, and technically the meat kind of does have a Serrano feel to it, but when you taste the fat on this ham, it's a completely different experience. You're getting all of the acorn, and because it's a cured ham, it's salty, and again, it's the same sort of thing. You're going to eat a piece of the ham, and you're going to want more of whatever you're drinking, but it does tend to like big, deep wines. I mean, it comes from a land of Tempranillo, so that's a wine that's got all sorts of skunky expressions and crazy nuances. And so if you have a complex Cabernet, something from up in the ridges or something from up valley from California, you're going to find that this ham works really well. That's true for the Lucavico salami too.
You should try it as well because it may have your palate grow from the chorizo, which was wonderful as well. Which is nice is those legs are aged for over 36 months as well. And there's different color tones depending on the aging process. And this one is absolutely fabulous. I think it's from Five Rotas. One of the most amazing ham. And this is great to have Cabernet, beautiful plates of charcuterie, great discussions, love of life,
Good friends,
Napa Valley, and the best. So, dear friends, when you come to Oakville, or you prepare your trip to Oakville, call Todd. He will make the best charcuterie and the best cheese plate ever. Come and see us.
Salute.
Great. Can we get a photo of the two of you together?